Yeah, this audio is certainly not distorted. Alright, what's up? We are back. And we're playing a game. I don't know, let's just get out of the screen fast.
Gloucester, Massachusetts, October 30th, 2001, 2100 hours.
Poggers? Is it?
This is Fisk. I hope you had a safe trip. Now, I can already hear you ranting, but I've taken on a new case. I know, I promised I'd quit, but I was contacted by a man named Johnson to go to Shadow Island and investigate Obed Morton and the Abcanis writing tablets. Does that ring any bells? Now you understand why I couldn't say no and had to leave right away. I'm going tomorrow. I left some notes on the office desk. See you soon, Carney. Oh, I nearly forgot. If you want to contact Johnson, is it 555-1495?
Who was your favorite growing up?
Name Fisk. First name Charles. Date of birth February 17th, 1944.
I'm surprised.
Date of death October 24th, 2001.
You know, sometimes we say
Somewhere in the United
games...
States, October 31st, 2001, 1800 hours, 43 minutes.
They speak so fast.
So...
They'll be on Shadow Island in about an hour.
Carnby's a loose cannon, but we had no real choice. And the professor?
Professor Eileen Sedrak is convinced that Obed Morton is her... We had no trouble persuading her.
I must have those tablets in their translation. Is that clear, Johnson?
Perfectly, sir.
I'm lying, but imagine if it was. Would be interesting.
Miss Sedrak? Eileen? Wake up.
What? Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Here. You'll probably need this. Do you have your radio?
Yes, I have it.
Eileen, when we get to the island, for your safety, you'd better stay close to me.
My safety? Is there any danger? I was hired to authenticate the translation of the Abcanis stones. I will be working with Professor Morton.
My best friend died because of those tablets. He was killed on Shadow Island. And I swear I'm gonna find whoever did it.
I'm very sorry. Listen, I know Professor Morton's reputation. He's a scientist, a great researcher.
Well, to me, he's just another suspect. We're getting close. Shadow Island.
What was that?
The controls are dead. Put that on. We have to jump. Go!
What a seamless transition. I was trying to say, no, some games age poorly, but once I tried the only other Alone in the Dark released on console, which was 2, Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back. Like, oh my god, that game was bad when it came out. It already felt old when I played it. Like, close to release. Fortunately, it was a friend of mine who bought it, not me. I would have never bought this game based on playing that one. But then there was a demo on the official PlayStation magazine and I actually liked it. So we can play as Edward Carnby, 33 years old, private eye, characteristic, owns a double-barrel gun, or Aline Cedric, 27 years old, ethnology professor at the Boston University, characteristic, father unknown. So one has a father unknown, the other has a double-barrel gun. Clearly these characteristics are the same weight.
Alone in the dark.
But hey, no one cares about anyone but Carnby in this. I wonder if that further information will be important to the character's plot, Kappa. Well, in the cutscene, they said they convinced her to come here because they told her that one of the guys here was her father. So that's why she's here. She's looking for her father. Except we already know that's a lie, I guess. This gate is secured with a combination padlock. I don't have the code. Fuck Carnby. Ah, good old tank controls. I love it.
Carnby, answer me, please.
Aline, are you okay?
How could I be okay? What was that thing? What the heck's going on here?
At the moment, I've got no idea.
Listen, I want out of here, right now.
Look, don't panic. I'll think of something. Where exactly are you?
On the roof of some kind of manor. I nearly got myself killed. I'm really scared. Please do something.
I landed in some woods about 100 yards from the manor. Can you see me?
See you? How could I? Help me, for Christ's sake. Turn on your flashlight. Okay, I can see you now.
Okay, I see you too. Here's what we'll do. Try and get inside the manor, then find a place to hide. I'll come looking for you.
How long will that take?
I don't know. As little time as I can.
What?
Aline, I'll come for you, and that's a promise.
Hurry.
Is this Yuri Lowenthal? If it is, it might actually be the first game I ever played with him. He's sounding familiar now. Alone in the Dark. This doesn't sound like Spider-Man. Yeah, okay, it's not. David Gasman. Ah, he is familiar though. It's the guy that is in every Quantic Dream game. He plays the protagonist in Fahrenheit, and he's like the club owner in Heavy Rain, and the policeman in Beyond Two Souls. So, let me take a look at those sheets. They work. Oh. Connor? Not Connor. 10 bullets. Eight. All right. So the bullets are infinite, aren't they? No? Oh boy. Did it not work? I want those damn cheats on.
Oh my God. No, don't move. Don't move.
Leave me be. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Who did this to you?
This island is a hellhole. Not men. Filthy beasts. Flee! Get out of here any way you can.
How did you get here?
The boat. Last shipment. He shot everyone.
Look, just try to stay calm. You've got a gun. I'm leading you some bullets. I'll go and find help.
Help. But you'll die like everyone else. Run.
I'll be back.
By the way, I think this was one of the first games ever with kind of dynamic lighting. And also the first ever game where someone shoots himself twice. Or not. We don't really know if he shot himself. The door is locked. Yes, I got the key. Well, the game starts off by killing a dog. You know it means business. Oh, I didn't remember this open. Or maybe I did. I thought I could manipulate the flashlight with the analog stick. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Damn. I remember it. I really remember this game being super scary. There's some big jump scares. Man, I miss playing a game with tank controls. That's such a bad rap. Well, I guess I have infinite health, at least. Statue is the height. This statue is the height of bad taste. Well, Carnby, what do you really think? By the way, supposedly this Edward Carnby is the one from 5, but he was transported in time. We played Alone in the Dark 5 on the stream.
Carnby? Carnby, come in.
What's going on?
Things. Terrifying things. Shadows. Living shadows.
Aline?
It's awful. Come and get me. I'm begging you. Come quick.
Aline! Aline! Shit.
Yeah, that's such a cool camera angle. Still? Yeah. Do you have infinite health too? I don't think the infinite bullets worked. No. There is surely a way. Oh, wait. My health isn't green anymore. Let me see. Just give me just a second. Sheet mode. Neck deep in the cheat mode menu, always. Still died though.
Alone in the dark.
No saved data. That's so
Gloucester,
weird.
Massachusetts. Alone in the dark.
This is actually really good. If you like horror games like classic Resident Evil. I just don't really understand how this works. Rage 2 is free on Epic. Oh my god. Whatever will I do?
How could I be okay?
Okay.
I mean, I could get it just because it's on Epic and I love the Epic Games Store. Because it's consumer friendly and gives free games every month. Unlike blood-sucking Steam. But I'm actually not a nerd. So, make me hate you even more, Dave. You mean you hate me? Is that it? Steam really is a shit show? Exactly. At least Epic has a controlled space where only good games enter. Unlike Epic. OBS is facepalm. Why? Sources are inconsistent. I'm not sure why you say that. What do you mean with it? You mean if you close a window, it doesn't show up anymore? And it goes on to the next one or something? Can I have something up and running, restart OBS, and all of a sudden the source doesn't show up? That just sounds like PC to me. Which OBS are you using? That's not supposed to happen. If that happened, I wouldn't stream. If I had to configure it every day, I would not stream. So, I don't know what you're doing. Siege works consistently off a specific window capture, whereas Steep requires a game capture to even show up. That seems normal to me, yeah. But I usually use window capture. Alright, enjoy. Alright, let me save the game. I want to save. Yeah, you have to fight this guy. I forgot. I mean, I kind of wanted to find out if I can die or not, but I guess I can. How's Miles in comparison to Spider-Man, by the way? The same thing. The electricity powers make it more fun in combat, I guess. But it's basically the same game. Which made some of the side activities a little more boring because I've done so many of them already. Yeah. And also, not to discourage you or anything, but yeah, the story's like completely predictable. Checks out. I'm sucker for open world traversal though. Sure, but the traversal is exactly the same as the other game. Like, even the character model feels like it's the same guy. It doesn't even feel like you have a nimbler Spider-Man or something. Ghost predictable? What? Which ghost? What ghost? I'm lost. Getting it either way on sale? Yeah, why not? Oh, sushi. No, way more. Oh, okay. So I don't spend medikits when I heal. Are you saying programmers were lazy and copy-pasted first Spider-Man into Miles' game? It does look like the same guy. I guess the walking animation is different, right? Like that journalist pointed out. Like Throw was talking about. Men who heal life. I mean, he got some swag. Yeah, I guess there was a journalist that called it the exaggerated swagger of a black teen or whatever.
No. Aline!
You know, Kotaku stuff. Throw can tell you more. He told us about it. Such a jump scare. The biggest jump scares in this game are enemies popping up. I recall seeing that. Well, there you go. I do want to look through the spy hole. That's it? I locked the gate. But yeah, like, turning invisible makes the stealth section seem really easy. And the electricity is, I think, the biggest winner in terms of... I guess that's the only new thing, really. Like, I enjoyed it a lot.
Carnby? Carnby, answer me.
Well, you do know Miles Powers, right?
I thought you were dead.
I did too. I'm not cut out for this kind of place. I want this to stop right now.
I understand.
You understand? You understand? You don't understand anything. I don't know what you, Johnson, or Professor Morton want of me, but I'm asking for this nightmare to stop right now.
Aline, get a grip on yourself. Where are you?
In some room, but I can't get to you. One of the doors is locked, and I can crack the other one, but there's some heavy object blocking it. When I think it's Obed Morton who locked me in here, and I wanted to help him.
Don't move. I'll come free you.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes, that's the best I can do.
Well, okay then. Hurry up.
It's my new thing. I try to ignore the new stuff and finish stuff I actually own. Wow. No hot minutes in Spider-Verse, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, he's exactly like Peter Parker, but he can turn invisible and has electricity for some reason. Need to redo, because spiders have electricity, right? And can turn invisible? Makes sense. No, it doesn't. It's dumb. Need to redo the thermal paste on the Pro or never play in 4K again. You can do that? You can do that yourself? Writers give black people electric powers. Like the hit DC superhero Black Lightning. You mean Static Shock? I wish. Did they change his name? That's DC, right? Yes! Black Lightning. Even has a CW TV show. You don't know the Static Shock? I don't think so. Where would I know him from? Also, what the fuck? That screen is completely wrong. I guess it's the mirror's reflection that breaks the game. Or breaks the emulator. Static shock is an actual thing. Oh, it's Vamp. Phil Lamar himself. Well, Static. Virgil Ovid Hawkins. I've never heard of this hero, no. Ah, Static and Black Lightning. Makes sense. A common misconception is that Hawkins is the son of a fellow DC Comics superhero Black Lightning, who debuted much earlier and possesses electrical abilities. I still see Phil as the UPS guy from Mad TV. I don't know that either. Portuguese dub Static Shock on YouTube, see what turns up? Probably nothing.
Aline, any more news?
I'm here waiting for you. What are you doing?
I can't find the room in which you say you're locked up.
It can't be that tough. I'm upstairs. There's a staircase in the lobby.
Okay, I'll head over there. Thanks.
What's the attitude? I don't think it's remotely funny, but now, but it was a bit comical as a kid. I wouldn't know. Speaking of Black Lightning, I got out of there really fast, I guess. I started watching that show. Watched 3 whole episodes, I think.
Aline, any more news?
I'm here waiting for you. What are you doing?
I can't find the room in which...
It can't be that tough.
Okay.
What show? Two earbuds are listening to different things. Black Lightning. Sorry, let's go through that. Going to talk, I'm here. It was only 3 or 4 episodes. Could have been worse. 3 too many? Probably.
Hey, I can hear you. Can you see what's blocking the door?
I think it's just a chest of drawers.
Well, then push it aside.
At last. I want you to tell me what's going on.
I don't know yet, but I do love your new outfit. Makes you look less, you know...
Yes, I know.
Here, I got your stuff.
Thanks. What about my jacket?
Whoever locked you up in here probably thought it matched his hair. Listen, I should never have agreed to let you come along.
I have my own reasons for being here. Were you able to talk with Obed Morton?
No, were you?
I'm not so sure. I have this feeling that there's more than one Obed Morton.
It's way too dangerous. We have to find a safe place for you where you can hide and wait for me.
Listen, Carnby. You know as well as I do that the safest place is at least 2 hours away by plane. I haven't done too bad up till now, and I sure don't intend to spend whatever time I have left doing nothing. I want to know. Just before, I heard this voice above us. There's a trap door. If you help me, I can reach it.
But why not stick together?
You and I don't have the same goals. Remember what you told me in the plane. Come on, give me a hand.
What if I were to say no?
You're not the type to say no.
You either kind of liked it or hated it so much there's a gap in your memory. I guess. "17-page journal. That's what I call overindulgent.
I have always wondered about the circle of stones located in the moors. When I would ask Edenshaw about it, he always remained very vague. I now think it's some kind of ritual calendar used to determine various astronomical events. I have started building a planetarium that will be used in conjunction with the circle of stones. All this seems linked to the gate, to the opening of the gate, and to the ritual of the 7 statues. Edenshaw was very surprised. It seems he had not thought them related. I therefore talked him into performing the ritual of his ancestors. I know his weakness and how to use it. He wanted to convince me of his powers as a witch doctor. Even he acted out of pride. I recorded him while he spoke the sacred words of his tribe. He was standing before one of the steels, and the direction in which he pronounced the incantation seemed an important part of the ritual. But nothing happened. The time has not yet come, is what he said.
I did, yes. I did every Resident Evil that matters. But on 6 I only did one campaign. Out of the 4. Just curious where we're at in the grand scheme of things. What do you mean? If that game, you mean you're curious if that game's coming? Hello. Thinking of genres? Okay. I mean, I always want to play Resident Evil games again. I do love the horror stuff.
I know who you are and what you have come looking for. I was expecting you.
Just stay where you are. Don't move an inch. Who are you?
They call me Edenshaw. I am the guardian of this island.
The guardian? Guardian of what? And what are all these monsters? What the heck's going on here?
Professor Morton has definitely crossed the threshold.
Look, can't you spell it out? What is this mess?
My weakness is to blame. I let children play with powers way beyond their grasp. But the legends were not wrong. You have come to us. My only hope is that it is not too late.
This is all Greek to me.
It will become clear soon enough. Go to the library. The books withhold many a secret. Also, take this charm. It will prevent you from falling into oblivion with all the others. Go, fulfill your destiny. Save us.
Wait. I didn't come here to fool around. I came to investigate Fisk's death.
I do not know who you are talking about.
Charles Fisk. 50-ish, about 6'1", graying hair.
I still do not know who that is. You see, nobody's come to Shadow Island for months now.
Okay, that's about enough of this. Oh, God.
I hope you were watching Nintendo Direct too closely. Spoiled the fuck out of Outer Wilds. Did not. I have no idea what could have been spoiled. Good. Nice. Well, Technically, I have no idea what the Outer Wilds even is. So... Remember when someone said the whole plot, nothing too big? Really? That sucks. Why would they do that? Remember when someone said, hey, like the mental health issues of Senua in Hellblade? And I was like, oh, I didn't know she had mental health issues. And everyone was, oh, but that's like the how you sell the game. That's the first thing people know. That's me for Outer Wilds too. Like, I mean, I saw in the direct that it's a first-person game. I didn't even know that. Crazy space sex. Ruined. I couldn't know it was like in first person. I'd probably find out if the PlayStation Store still had screenshots. Take the grenade launcher. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I take the grenade launcher. They stopped doing screenshots for new games? No, they stopped doing screenshots.
Where are you?
In the attic.
The website, yes.
I went through there. I saw that there's some sort of trap door on the floor. You'll see it. When you walk on it, it has a hollow sound. I met Edenshaw, the old Indian. He told me he was the last witch doctor. He says he can do something that will stop all this madness. Do you think we can trust him?
I met him too. He seemed to know a lot more than he said. But I don't think we have much of a choice anyhow.
He needs 7 statues to carry out some sort of ritual.
Well, why doesn't he go looking for them?
Can't we help him?
Sure. What do these statues look like?
I don't really know. They depict some kind of animals, I think.
Oh, well, that narrows it down.
Carnby, I'm sure it's really important.
I know. We'll find his statues for him. But after that, we're going home.
And where is your home?
I don't know yet.
We'll get to that later. Over.
The website is such shit, though. I can't believe, like, the other website was bad, but it worked. It worked. What was there totally worked. Now they made a new website that barely works and removed most of the functionalities. It was a pretty crappy 4-2, so a step down is clap. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't even believe how, like, yes, they needed a new website. Absolutely. 100%. But you made it worse? Way worse. Not just worse. Way worse. I thought this was the hallway. Oh no, maybe this is. Microsoft dropped the ball there too. I don't think, oh. Don't think I've seen... Microsoft's new website. Oh yeah, I remember these enemies. These respawning zombies that, oh wow. Wow. This weapon is so good. Makes everything disappear. Alright, yeah. If the ammo isn't infinite, I'm not playing this either. Cheats are borked. Apparently. I activated God mode, but all I have are infinite medkits. And I activated infinite ammo, but the ammo is completely normal. Like, I remember this game was really stingy with ammo. Like, it's the actual feeling of survival horror, right? Of, oh my god, I can't waste this ammo that I just used. I really love this game. Like, that's the best stuff. The best kind of survival horror really makes you sweat those bullets. Due to ammo where accuracy isn't necessarily feasible is... What do you mean? Why isn't it feasible? I'm not sure I get that. Oh. is jank. It's not janky. I guess a lot of people don't like the tank. A lot of people don't like the tank controls, and I think the tank controls work fine. I think tank controls actually make this way more accurate than, like, relative controls. If you fuck up in a game with tank controls, it's your fault. It's because you learned to control it poorly. If a game has relative controls, just you're walking towards the camera, right? You press down. So then the camera changes, and then you're so exactly here. Think of this. I'm pressing down. If it's relative controls and not tank, I'm pressing down to come to the camera. And then, as soon as I get here, pressing down would make him go back. So, I'd just be walking back and forth. A game with fixed cameras, which I love, and I think adds a lot to the tension and the horror. I think fixed camera angles are an art that's dead, but I love it. Like, I love these types of games, and they work much better with tank controls for me. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Resident Evil 2 Remake is the player. That's a 3D game. Didn't really have a choice. Unfortunately, they did. They could have made it like Resident Evil 1 Remake. Doesn't mean it's good. What do you mean? Resident Evil 2 Remake is amazing. They fucked it up on the story, they didn't fuck it up on the gameplay. Should be the standard now. It's incredible how they immediately proceeded to throw away all the goodwill by making 3. Most Resistance stuff was just not a good look. It's not the Resistance stuff, it's the cut content. So you remake a classic game that was already super short, and you make it even shorter, and then add a multiplayer stuff. Yeah, exactly. I assume that that was a different team, but yeah, you make you do a multiplayer mode. That's just like facepalm. Oh, what the hell is this? People doing Resistance are still crazy talented tests with burying their heads in the sand, said Panda. Yep. I mean, I'd have no problem with Resistance if the actual game was complete. What a lot of people don't realize is that 2 was already incomplete, but just no one wanted to see it. Mostly because a lot of people only played one scenario and just said fuck it to the other and said the game was perfect, which it was if you only did that. I would totally agree that the game is pretty much perfect on Scenario A. I'd still rather have it be fixed cameras, but yeah, that's a me problem. Especially because, like, they remastered the Resident Evil 1 remake, and it just, I guess it just reminded everyone of how good that game was and that gameplay style was. And they even did actual proper working relative controls instead of tank. Tank on D-pad, relative on analog, which allowed people to change on the fly where it suited them best. But yeah, you don't, I really think cutting a 6-hour game into a 4-hour game and selling it at full price because you made a multiplayer mode no one wanted is just... hell no. Hell no. Stuff like that is a recurring theme everywhere. Yeah, it's just... I don't understand. Some cases I attributed to a new engine, and not having old assets, timelines, publishers, etc., but I don't like it. Yeah, but this was not the case. Let's remember one thing. Resident Evil 3 already reuses assets from 2. So, between having all the police station and some of the streets already done, and cutting the entire clock tower area, they basically did half of the game. Character models for the enemies are already done. The dogs, the zombies, all of that was done. The lickers. They basically did Nemesis and Hunters. And that's it. 2 enemies. Maybe Capcom said, okay, well, you have all your assets for a month turnaround, let's go. Well, the game was done in a year. No shit that the Resident Evil 4 remake was already rebooted internally. No shit. I really don't understand. Even to like, I will never get over the fact that 2 has 4 scenarios. They should have cut 2 and actually made 2 good scenarios instead of whatever shit they did. They could still have cut corners and made that good. Just assume something is canon and the other isn't. The way it's done, like, none of it works. I'm curious how normies feel. They love it. They love the game. They probably just play one scenario and say the game is perfect, and it is. If you play one, it's perfect. I'd have to play it to really say anything. I think it's impossible. Like, you have to actively not think about things to not see problems if you play 2 scenarios. Like, if I beat the game and the game tells me, oh, this is only half of the story, now you need to play the other half. Here's the save for the second scenario, and you play with the other character. And you're like, oh, okay, so she starts on the other side of the street, enters the station from the back door. And then, what was following the example of the classic game becomes exactly like the MC4? No. Well, in remake, yes, actually. Because then as soon as the other character enters the station, it's the same damn game. You rescue the companion, Sherry or Ada, from the same room. You fight the same the same boss battles in the same rooms, in the same transformations. Like, how does this make any sense? How can you think that... How is this a compliment? Annette dies again. Like, so the other side of the story, she dies again? How is it a compliment? It's not a compliment then. It's replacing what you've already did. It's not telling the other side. It's telling the same thing again. That makes no sense. It's... And this did not happen in the original. Like, how... It's like that... I think everyone knows that guy at school that copies from his desk partner, but copies wrong and then has an awful grade anyway. I feel like that's Resident Evil 2 Remake. Stuff like that can be really cool too. How is it cool? Like, Claire A and Leon A are alternatives. And then they are complemented by Claire B and Leon B. If it actually showed a different set of events. That's the original game. In the original game, like, the bosses that you fight in Resident Evil 2 Remake are all the bosses from the first scenario of the original. In the original, the second scenario has different bosses with different transformations. And the final boss is completely different, which this one actually does. At least there's that. It makes no sense. Like, the routes are different, the bosses are different, and they went and did it wrong. Because in the original Resident Evil 2, the second scenario never contradicts the first. It actually is a complement. I'd love to hear what happened. Me too. I think it's really I really think it is cutting corners. Someone at Capcom said, "Hey, the original had 4 scenarios. Should we focus on 2 and make them canon, or should we give them 4 scenarios anyway? We need to do 4. People will complain there's less content." So they did 4, but they're all the same. But that's the thing, like, if it was up to me, if I was deciding, I would say, sure, if you want to cut, assume one is canon and the other one isn't. To not have anything be actually different other than the intro. Cyberpunk hasn't even set precedence yet. Yeah, the differences, there are differences, but they're character related, not scenario related. But for example, Claire's final boss is always the same, while previously that was the final boss of whoever did the first scenario. But then all the way, this game is awesome. Hello Joe Nintendo Twitch, how are you? I like the game a lot, but I'm feeling very lost. I played this so long ago, I don't know what to do anymore. Help Davey with the cheat menu. Cheat menu is not working out. And I know there's some place. Yeah, and Carnby is the one with less puzzles. I want to see you fight the giant alligator in the sewers. Already did that. The one that killed me at the start? Or are you talking about Resident Evil again? From RE2. Oh. See, the alligator used to be fought by the first scenario character, and then the second scenario character would see it dead. In Remake, it's only for Leon. So the difference between scenarios for characters, like between Leon A and Leon B, is just fucking what handgun you find ammo for, basically. It's totally not worth having 4 scenarios. It's just dumb. It's very creepy, but it's not working correctly at all. I really feel like what I want is the attic. I couldn't get that thing to work. Jeez. These guys just eat bullets. Was their breakfast? Fuck, man. Oh, this is locked too, right? Yeah, I think I played this game with a guide. Played a lot of games with guys back in the day. Also made it less scary.
Aline?
Right here. How's it going?
I met someone called Edenshaw.
Now, what'd you find out?
He knows a lot more than he's saying. He says he never saw Fisk, the friend I told you about.
What do you make of that?
One of two things. Either he's telling the truth, and Johnson and his men are total bastards, or else he's lying, which means he's just one more suspect.
What if Fisk came here, but decided not to show himself? What if he just stayed hidden?
No, that's no good. I know how Fisk operates, and he would have had to ask questions.
But maybe he never had time to.
What do you mean?
The monsters, the creatures.
But Fisk died of a bullet to the heart.
Oh, I see. Or actually, I don't see. I'll go looking for Obed Morton. He has the answers to our questions.
I'm starting to think otherwise. Aline?
So yeah, like, I'm pretty sure what I need to do is lift the carpet here. I just don't know how to do it. Ask nicely, I guess. Well, so I know I need the scales for something. I don't see them. Excuse me, sirs. What is that thing hanging there? A ghost? Oh, I'm out of bullets. Okay, well, I guess that's it. That's it, guys. Ugh. I actually found the thing now. Oh boy. What a great dodge. The Gilded Key. Ground floor east. Right. Yay? Oh shit. Nope, nope. Lights on, please. Ground floor west. Okay, made a friend. Yeah, he's loving me. Look. That's weird. I think he's being damaged by the light. But he was in a lit room. Or not. This door seems sealed up. Don't do it. Well, arrogance has not a lot, I know, but some taste. That's why.
Aline?
Carnby?
Yeah. I just don't understand what part Obed Morton's playing in all this business.
I'm not talking shit about Doom.
My feeling is that it's his brother who holds all the answers.
His brother?
Alan. Obed's twin brother.
So that's it.
It seems as though Alan Morton is... How can I put it? Diabolic. Yeah, that's the term that fits him best. I found out he killed his own father, Howard, and used him as a subject for his experiments. He's a monster.
Aline, you're holding something back.
I think that Alan Morton, like some sort of Dr. Moreau, genetic manipulation of some kind, but not on animals, on creatures of darkness.
That would explain... Aline, we've got to stop him.
Carnby, I'm way out of my element here.
And I'd be a liar if I told you I've got it under control. Just keep your chin up.
Kappa is right. Yeah, I'm only talking shit about the mouse and keyboard, not about Doom. No thanks. I actually always had a nagging feeling playing Doom Eternal with a controller and Eternal. Needs what? Mouse and keyboard. This room. This reminds me so much of Resident Evil 2. Speaking of... Holy shit! I think what you don't realize, Metal Crazy, is that people who are super accustomed to controllers think the exact same way about the mouse and keyboard. Yeah, exactly. It all depends on... In the end, it all depends on experience. Or muscle memory, yeah. I mean, some people can't beat Dark Souls. And I've been watching Lobos almost beat it on a fucking electric guitar. Yeah, dance pads have been done before. Yeah, I also follow this girl that is playing Sekiro on a dance pad, which I can't watch, but I know she's doing it because I still get the emails. Well, I have no ammo and I don't know where to go. So I'm gonna say fuck it. Well, we gave up on 2 games today, so yay for you guys. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Or I'm going to be in this really bad mood because of my mom, and I'm just like, no stream, because I'll tell you all to get fucked. Let's hunt some monsters. It's have time to quit another game. No, I'm done. I'm out. Anyway, I actually do love Alone in the Dark, A New Nightmare. But yeah, much better with a guide. I'll probably try a Persona 2 tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. And I'll be back tomorrow with something else. Goodbye.